Well, that wasn't my smoothest transition, but welcome back to Cookin on the Rim. My name is Quish. You got to see all of my scenes for a hot second there. How's everybody doing today? Von Falkenstein, what's up? Billy Bravo, Shura, Lord Grimos. How's everybody getting by today? The Cookie Mama, what's up? We have a colony in progress that we started last week. They're hot dog enthusiasts. You ever see somebody eat a hot dog from the side? Like a corn on the cob? I feel like that's how this colony would eat a hot dog. All right, where are we at? Well, we got Little Willie. He is an herbalist. He has psychic powers. He is our researcher, also doing plants, doctoring, and social. He's actually psychically sensitive. I don't know how that really affects you with psychic abilities. Look, there's no wrong way to eat a hot dog, Bully. No wrong way. Speaking of Bully Bravo, you're in the colony. You're our beat stick. Lots of melee, also our cook. Then we have Tome Eclipse doing construction. Okay. We also have a boomalope. And of course we have a horse, of course. A wonderful horse who digs with hooves. Alright, what are we doing with power? What's that situation looking like? I guess we're currently in the process of smoothing this out. Yeah, we'll smooth this out, then we'll run power across the base. We are currently researching poop fuel. Hey, with some hot dogs? You know, hot dogs actually sound pretty good. I've been off the dogs for a while. I might be ready to fall off the wagon. Who's our miner again? Bully Bravo and Tome Eclipse can both do some mining. Let's mine up the steel. In comes the courtesy flush. The raiding party of 25 soldiers. I don't know, I was trying to think of a cooler word than soldier. Legionnaires. I don't know, legionnaires are not all legionnaires. Some of you are auxiliary. I don't know. I'm gonna stop trying to be funny. I'm just gonna stick to the facts. Yeah, Von Falkenstein, we did lose the last colony to an ancient danger, which I'll be honest is not something I've had happen in a while, so pretty exciting. Floaters. That's a good one. I feel like most people who watch the courtesy flush could be floaters, but then like you get the handful of people who have like the icons next to their name, and those would be upper deckers. What do we got here? Mega Sloth wool. Yeah, we'll take that. Shit. Oh, speaking of spicy boxes, the spicy box here, and they've got bone walls. Gnarly. Absolutely gnarly. I feel like that drop there just so we discover that ancient danger. Interesting trees. Yeah, we're in a swamp, so we got all kinds of swampy trees. All right, the base has light. And one of the tricky things about building a base in a swamp is being able to put stone walls down. I don't know what the colors mean. They are pretty. Marshy soil, marsh, marshy soil, mud. It is kind of difficult to build walls in a swamp. But speaking of which, we are gonna need to build a stonecutter's table. We'll put it outside for now. And let's make a dumping zone for stone blocks. For stone chunks. Stone chunks. High priority. Time Eclipse, if you could refuel the generator. Thank you. Ah, yes, of course, the Monty Python reference. Swamp castles. Yeah, it's typically not a good idea to build a castle in a swamp. Remember that happened in one of the recent D&D games that I played in. That's something that we did. We had a castle in a swamp, and we were trying to rebuild it. Okay, why is my power? Why is my power? We have a shutdown? What's going on? don't know what that was about. Meepnix just resubscribed. 15 months. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Oh man, we got elephants. You know what that means. It's boat murdering time. Remember there was a Christmas stream that I did. Oh no, it was the anniversary stream where the ox goes camping. That's how that colony ended. There was a herd of like 30 Scaria elephants. They just ate the whole base. Holy crap, this guy's got a lot of good stuff. I do not have anything I can sell him. Sell him a shitty knife. And a less shitty knife. He's got flak armor. He's got a heavy SMG. Got a plasma sword. Holy hell. I don't think I have anybody in the colony who's really good with shooting at the moment. I think I would be pushing it if I spent that much money on weapons right now. It is probably a good idea for me to buy some of this medicine though. We'll just buy all the medicine. That seems like a good idea. Mortars? I mean, mortars are eventually going to happen, but we got some researching to do before we get there. You know, we got this boomalope, and I think it's important that we keep this boomalope. I think that we're not just gonna murder this one. We're gonna. I mean, if it explodes, it explodes. You know, that's just the way it goes sometimes on the ramp. But that means this boomalope needs a name. And it can't just be named Boomalope 1. That's an awful name. We need the wheel. The wheel of names. Time to spin. Ah, Quinlist. Quinlist the Boomalope. Welcome to the colony. May you prosper. All right, we got biofuel refining. I don't think we're gonna have to do hydroponics anytime soon. So in that case, let's do smithing, I guess. And Bully Bravo, if you could, are we out of wood? Oh no! There's so much wood around this base. What are you talking about? What's up, TK? You know what? I think my WBPL scrolling ad might be out of date, so I'm gonna turn that off for now. I think there's been some maneuvering in the stream schedule. There's a question. If you start with tribe, you get the not advanced society debuff on most research. Is there a way to lose that? I don't think there is. I think that that's intentional. If you... Oh no. Alright. Blue Bravo. All of our human meat is rotting. Oh no! Our human meat's spoiled. Yeah, if I think that there was some I don't know if it was a rumor, if it was just like information that I was never able to verify, but like if your colony basically eats it and you're able to start a new colony from the existing colony, like somebody else joins and it's a more advanced civilization, like maybe something like that happens. I don't think so. I've never been able to verify if any of that's true. All right, we're gonna put the poop storage room over here. You know, little Willie. Not great at crafts, but let's get some of these rocks over here, and we'll have little Willie breaking rocks while Boomlip feeds himself. And he makes chem fuel. Suckle on the teat of industry. Teat of industry. Oh, you're gonna feed him the spoiled human meat? I mean, he might be alright with that. Little Willie, go ahead and get working on those. This is marble? Yeah, marble. Fine mineral. Fine mineral indeed. Alrighty. Sorry, I was in the zone there for a little while. Brain checked out. A rhinoceros has self-tamed. A rhinoceros, you say? Female rhinoceros. Well then. Who's our animal handler? Little Willie? Let's go, can we not rope it? Just one of those animals that just like stays where you tell it to stay. Just stays where you tell it to stay. Look at that. Well, look at this beast. Let's go ahead and give him a name. I believe rhinoceroses are animals that carry. Crom's Kitchen. I think we're just going to stick with Crom's for now. Crom's, the rhino. Welcome to the colony. All right, let's go ahead and figure out our home zone here. Yeah, that's fine. We haven't claimed anything else, so... Bully Bravo is inspired. You go fast. You go heckin' fast. He got used to the toxic air of the last biome. It was invigorating. I was engaging in some of the lore of the Saturday morning cartoon Captain Planet. And I found out that the reason that the dude has the heart ring is if you tried to make Captain Planet without the heart ring, it becomes Captain Pollution. And he's just the same character, but like brown and covered in sludge. Ain't that neat? Neat fact for you. Okay, let's make some marble walls. Oh yeah, we are gonna have trouble with marshy floors. Old marshy floors. You know, I don't think I ever watched the Fairly Odd Parents. Ah, little Willie proposed marriage to Bully Bravo. They agreed, and now the two are engaged. At some point in the coming days or quadrums, they will have a marriage ceremony. Well, that means that I should probably make a marriage spot, huh? Put it out right here in the field. Speaking of which, don't we have a do we have a horseshoes pin? I don't know if we do or not. We'll make another one just in case. There's a heat wave. Rick and Morty. I mean, it was it was a good what you call it, Adult Swim cartoon. Like it had that that vibe, the Adult Swim vibe. All right, so we have the malaria. Little Willie. Has the malaria. And Little Willie is the doctor. Tom Eclipse is okay at it. Can I not? I have to make it a medical bed. Yes. You tend that malaria out of here quick. Yeah, that immunity is just barely above it. Hopefully, hopefully that sticks. A 19-year-old shop kid named Perez is calling from nearby. They are being chased by pirates. They want to join us here at Western Sizzlin'. There's no information about Perez. Three drifters. And before we do that, let's check everyone's mood. 46. Everybody's moods are fine. I think we could pull that off without too much trouble. All right, where's Perez? Perez is a quick sleeper that's abrasive. They're okay at mining. We don't really need somebody to do intellectual at the moment. And they are a member of the Shameful Creed. They are prohibited from using drugs. Yeah, we need to break them of that tradition for sure. All right. Do we have a weapon for Perez? No, we did sell that dagger, didn't we? All right. It's like the problem has resolved itself. Alright, Bully Bravo is in no immediate danger. I could probably stand a little bit of first aid. Little Willie's already on the job. All right, well, we got Perez. Now, Perez is going to need to be converted. That means we're going to have to... Oh, there's still people. Hang tight just a second. Sorry about that. A little bit of a sneeze. Sorry, Bully Bravo, if you could be so kind as to stab this person. There we go. All right, now Bully Bravo is in need. All right, Perez just butchered corpses. Probably unhappy about that. What are they really good at again? Not much. Perez, for now, carry this knife. Let's set you up for... Wardening is fine. We won't have you cook. Yeah, something like that. And then, of course, Perez can't just be Perez. Perez is a real person with a real name. That requires, once again, the wheel of names. Mnemonic Man. Welcome to the colony. And there we go. Fortunately, I have fans in most places. Hopefully the heat stroke doesn't get too bad. Ether the Booze Wizard, welcome back. Let's get you on this wheel. Ether the Booze Wizard. And Night Geth. Welcome back. I turned name in game one for me. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I typically forget to do that. Let's put a schedule on you. Alright, so in order for somebody to be alright, so we need a first eater of man pork. We need let's take a look at our religion here. They want a broad wrap. So we do need a broad wrap and a mask, which actually, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't she carrying a mask? Wasn't she carrying a mask? Curious. All right. Well, we will build a electric tailor bench. You know, right here's fine. Positive share, put in your 2 weeks notice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm assuming that means you're moving forward. Sorry, we got an infection here. Alright, so Tome Eclipse is normally doing growing and stuff. Need them to be doing construction at the moment. So we are going to put a biofuel refining. Can we do a marble shelf here? We can. And then we're going to put chem fuel. It's not ideal. That's not ideal. All right. We have a group of Outlanders. Town Guard. Oh, it's the father of Little Willie. Got a job offer on Friday. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. The Mad Tortoise. All right, they are beginning their assault. Things are getting a little crazy. All right, let's take a look at these guys. This is a slow learner who's not good at much. And this is our colonist dad. And he's actually a pretty good colonist. The fast walker, night owl. He is incapable of dumb labor. All right. We will capture your father. rescue. And melee attack them to death. Oh, there's a tortoise, of course. Please smash it. Oh, hey, Little Willie, please tend them sooner. Holy cow, that was within seconds. Within absolute seconds. Okay, so now we have the Empire coming by. Now, here's the thing. I really don't want to recruit a colonist who is a different religion and is incapable of dumb labor and all that jazz. So, here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're gonna do. Don't think about it too hard. Don't think about it too hard. Okay. All right, and then here, no chem fuel, no waste. What is making screen shake? Probably the environment. Probably the gods are angry. Little Willie has extreme malaria. Okay. Uh, tough, tough, tough shit. Sorry. All right, who is a tailor? Tome Eclipse. All right, Tome Eclipse. All right, Tome Eclipse. Who is gonna be? Probably Little Willie. Right now. Little Willie is gonna be the first eater of man pork. Successful role change. All right. That being the case, once they are finished with their insulting spree, we will try to convert them. Married with malaria. Looks like Little Willie lost his gun somewhere. Lost it in the bathroom. All right. A lot of raids, all in a row like that, huh? All right. Wake up. Something, 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 makeup. Ramshackle Salvage, what's up? I forgot the Rimworld category. I will check that in a second. This guy's dead. This guy is incapable of skilled labor or hauling. So everybody else could take a breather. All right, let's check everybody's health. No immediate danger. And it looks like Little Willie has beaten malaria. Little Willie isn't a daze, though. Wait, why is Little Willie Little Willie? Is Little Willie somebody, somebody in the audience that I forgot about? All right, let me quickly check. Oh, must have stripped it out. I'm sorry. I will add Rimworld to the category. There we go. Little Willie is a regular. I don't know why I forgot his name. All right. All right, Temple Clips, why are you... Oh, because we are out of components. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. This is a little bit of a rough start, but we're getting there. Alright. Bills. Add bill. Make chem fuel from turds. Do forever. Bully Bravo, don't you put that evil on me. Don't you dare put that evil on me. Tomb Eclipse is going to kill an animal. And it's Boomalope. Damn you, Bully Bravo! You had to say something, didn't you? You just had to say something. Hey, Castus, what's up? Oh shit! She killed Diggs! Did she kill all the animals? No, we still have Croms. God damn. Let's have a moment for our good friend Diggs. Here's the sad scene. There we go. that's enough of that. Tell you, sometimes you can't even just you can't even plan how well this game goes together. Little Willie is still in a daze. He's a little sad that we sold his dad into slavery. Also, he has shit himself. To be clear, he is only slightly more upset that we sold his dad into slavery that he shit himself. Like, he's a little less upset that he shit himself. Oh, slavery is like a bad thing in Manporkyism. I forgot about that. Okay, well maybe that's why everybody's so fucking miserable. I mean, at least Tomaclips decided to kill the Boomalope while it was raining out. We did leave some perfectly good corpses out here. Oh, Little Willie. See if you can't convert this person. right. Tom Eclipse is now back to full health. Hopefully they can continue on with their construction. Oh, I did have a horse's pen. It's right here. Got them set up right across from each other. And let's get Bully Bravo. Let's properly deal with digs. Wait. Okay, yeah, he'll butcher it. Oh, Diggs decided to rot as soon as we cut into him. Delicious. All right, so I think next step is going to be to build walls. That I need to see terrain affordance. And it's probably going to be a really wonky looking wall. Something like that. We'll build like a gate here, I guess. Oh boy, it's gonna be a weird looking wall. Gonna be a wonky one. We're not going to keep this room up here. once we've got walls built up, we'll probably dig a hole down here, and we'll probably build a little bit of a workshop in this little south mountain down here. Yeah, that's awkward because there's no path in here. Well, I guess that's not true. That's not true. Because we could build cattywampus. Yeah, let's do that. Let's cancel this. And we will oh boy, this is a funky wall. Funky wall indeed. Alright. And then that means we'll probably build our gate up here. Any reason why a murder hall cannot be made out of wood? It's okay for it to be made out of wood, except for things will eventually burn. And then things will burn down, and then you've got to rebuild the whole thing anyway. So I try to build them out of stone if I can. A transport pod has crashed. A person who digs named Moyer. What's Moyer about? He's a fast walker, doesn't care about psychic powers, likes to mine. Hey, little Willie. Oh. He's injured, but he's not that injured. Alright, well, looks like he's just gonna go home. We are also gonna need to build a vent. Oh man. Fucking Cobra just ate that chinchilla. Nature's scary. Dang, nature. Our colonists don't have beds because we have converted beds into medical beds. Problem solved. Mnemonic man is sleeping in the shitter room. Speaking of shitter rooms, let me tell you a story about my cat. Now, if a full-grown man decided to take a shit in my cat's litter box, I would not be able to tell. Because one of my cats has the biggest shits for a cat this size. I mean, it's literally like a cat that's shitting out 10% of its body mass. Like, it's ridiculous. All right. And on top of that, this cat has irritable bowel disease. Basically means that it doesn't digest its food all the way. And it makes it so its poops smell like liquid fucking death. Just like chemical warfare. Just the worst smelling, biggest, stinkiest shit you've ever seen in your entire life, right? And just before I started the stream today, I heard her scratching outside my door because the litter box is in the hallway just outside of my office. And I was like, oh, okay, she was using the bathroom. And man, through the door, I thought something had gone catastrophically wrong. And as I opened the door, she had decided to stick her ass off the side of the litter box. And instead of pooping in the litter box like she thought she was, she just pooped straight onto the floor. Just shat right there on the floor, right outside of my office. No, we have hardwood floors. It was easy to clean up. But that's generally her way of telling me that her box is dirty and that it needs to be cleaned. So before I started the stream today, I changed out the litter for fresh litter, and I took the box outside and sprayed it out with the hose. But man, my cat has fucking legendary craps. Let me tell you. Legendary craps. Samurai. I've had dogs that'll do that for sure. We used to play Dungeons and Dragons with a guy who one of our many nicknames for him was Garbage Ass. And the reason we called him Garbage Ass is because he had very terrible smelling farts. And I remember one time we were playing D&D in the basement of our local game store, and somebody had been priming Warhammer miniatures in the back corner, and to help keep the fumes down, there was a box fan that was kind of like blowing the fumes like towards the door. And Garbage Ass decided that he had to let one go, but he didn't want to like do it near us because, you know, he was trying to be respectful. So he walked over to the back corner, not realizing that the box fan would exhaust his fart and just blow it directly into our table. And yeah. So, you know, sometimes things like that happen. We have Paolo and Rubber. They look delicious. Have I told that story? Have I told that story before? Oh, somebody's checking on mods. I don't use a whole lot of mods. To be honest, it's Sean Boy. Bloody celebration opportunity. Oh, it helps if the room is more impressive, huh? Yeah, we need to have like a big fancy conversion room. Another transport pod. Forester named Igor. Yeah, I think that's just free food. Oh shit! Just space chunks landed right in front of him. Quit running. Quit running. Stop. All right. And their certainty is actually going up faster than my ability to convert can keep up with. I guess what I could do is I can imprison them and then try to re-recruit them. Gold Bludgeon. Thank you for following. Welcome to WBPL 76 and Cooking on the Rim. Today we are playing some Rimworld. Understand my my screen name? My screen name is actually normally Swish with an S. Which is a long-standing nickname. However, Diggs, station manager here at WBPL 76, has dubbed me Quish for inside joke reasons that aren't particularly relevant. So I tend to go by both. And we are out of rocks. So we need to find some more rocks. Yeah, Gold Bludgeon. If you're not familiar with WBPL 76, we are a collective of gamers playing a bunch of different games. If somebody could be so kind as to throw up the Discord. Yeah, we play a lot of different stuff. I play Rimworld on Mondays. Group of tribes people. Man, These raids have been really gnarly. All right, mnemonic. Wasn't there a gun somewhere? We not haul those. Yeah, there's some guns up here. Okay. Go ahead and grab this bow while you're at it. Bully Bravo is pretty beat up. Bully Bravo has been saving our bacon for a while. Little Willie, we are going to get you focusing on crafts for a while, I think, too. Last night I kept kicking you in the head. Hey, Durburger! Yeah, we started a new colony last week. Our previous colony met an untimely end. They've just resubscribed for 35 months. Welcome back, Durburger. Welcome back. Colony is a little bit on the struggle bus, but we are doing our best, one day at a time. That's true. It's true, Gold Legend. Although I've had a few colonies stick it out all the way to the end. All right, Little Willie. thank you. No, thank you. We just want to let everybody know that we are coming up to the end of the stream today. But after this stream, if you're looking for more streams, Pandora Pirate Radio is coming up after me, so stick around for them. Not sure what they're playing, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Oh, yeah, there's a gun. That's what we were looking for. You know, it's at 22% efficiency, but whatever. Oh, somebody tantrumed and destroyed a bed. And apparently, ceiling fan as well. 40k Dark Tide, okay. Don't normally get a chance to watch their stream after mine. Yeah, Durburger, we're playing in a swamp. You know, we've had good luck with swamps in the past. You know, getting eaten by dinosaur birds and whatnot. I haven't played Dark Tide. I played Rogue Trader for a little bit. I like my RPGs, but the game was a tad bit in the neighborhood of complicated. Had a little bit of trouble figuring it out. And I'm not normally the type of guy who has trouble figuring out games. Willie's gonna binge on some human meat. Oh, look at them sleeping elephants. Brahms is just sleeping in the workshop. He's free range. We let him just go where he wants to. That's right, free range Oxlanders. You know, he gets tracked around. Feels like we're a little light on labor, you know. But Bully Bravo is pretty dedicated to mining and cooking. We only have one person doing construction at the moment. Speaking of the damn dinosaur birds. Cassowaries, that's what those bastards are called. Yeah, we had a colony that got into a war with the cassowaries and lost that war. What we might do is put a animal sleeping spot just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Roms just kind of hangs out here. Let's go ahead and actually create an animal zone. We'll call this animals. All right, that's good enough. And then we'll tell him to hang out in the animals area. Now he'll stay outside and not shit all over the floor. Bully Bravo, if you could fuel these guys up. Moving awful slow today. Possibly from the food poisoning. Yeah, it looks like everybody's kind of horking it up. Okay, now certainty's down to about 80%. Yeah, you probably shouldn't cook your meals in a room that's just a dirt floor and full of puke. Especially if you're eating human meat. Alright, the south wall is built. Might get this wall built before the end of the stream today, who knows? Oh, nice psychic soothe. Everybody likes that. Sorry, quick break. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a fun colony, Grimos. The the swamp colony with the frickin' cassowaries. Remember Smoothbrain the donkey? We had many colonies with Smoothbrain the donkey, who kept letting in vicious animals into the base because he wanted to be friends with them. Secretly, he was plotting against us. It's been a while since we've seen Smoothbrain. Smoothbrain Academy was the guy. He used to watch the games a lot. You know, I'd love to see people when they're, you know, watching for a long time. You get to be friends with your viewers and whatnot. But you know, it's just everybody moves on eventually, you know. Just the way life is. Oh, there's a steam geyser down here. I'll have to incorporate that into the wall. I think about that sometimes, though, you know, like people that you used to be really good friends with because like you worked with them. Think about work friends a lot. You know, just people you don't talk to. I remember when I was a teenager, I used to work at a McDonald's. It was one of my first jobs. And I had a friend that worked there. He was a good bit older than me. He was probably in his 30s. Cool guy. You know, had a lot of life experiences. I liked hanging out with him. Taught him how to play Warhammer. But then, you know, I quit that job because they were assholes. And I didn't see him for a really long time, you know? And about a month ago, I got a random message from him on Facebook, which I wasn't even friends with him on Facebook. I didn't even know he had Facebook. He just found me. And he started talking to me. And, you know, I was catching up with him and whatnot. And then, I don't know, a couple days later, I got like a weird link, like he had gotten hacked. And I was kind of wondering if I was talking to the real guy at all, you know, like, was I just talking to a hacker? But whoever hacked him, if they were impersonating him, they knew who I was because they mentioned stuff that me and him, you know, knew working at McDonald's together. Even though that was like, you know, I hate to admit how old I am, but probably about 25 years ago. But, you know, I think about that sometimes, you know? Friends you make along the way and then forget about, you know, people you work with. Could have been somebody that both of us knew, yeah. Hope he's doing all right. Hope all the friends that I've made at different jobs is doing all right. And hope all the enemies that I made at different jobs can go fuck themselves. I've made a few enemies too, not gonna lie. Could have been the Hamburglar. Perhaps the Hamburglar had hacked his account. But, you know, like, the guy who officiated my wedding, you know, is a guy that I met at work. And I don't work with him anymore. I don't really get a chance to talk to him all that often. But, you know, occasionally he'll see a meme and he'll text it to me, and I'll see a meme and I text it to him, and we keep it up like that way. Grimace was on the other side. It was Grimace. Yeah, that motherfucker Grimace, that big purple bastard. He thinks everybody thinks he's you know, that he's harmless. We all know the truth. But yeah, that's something I'll leave today with you guys. If you're looking for I don't know about homework is the correct word, but, you know, if you're looking for a fun activity, if you use any kind of social media or just text or whatever, if you got an old work friend that you haven't talked to in a really long time, I want you to go to your favorite place that you find memes and find a meme that you think that they would like and text it to them or send it to them. Just say, hey, I hadn't talked to you in a long while, saw this meme, reminded me of you, thought you'd like it. Love, your friend, Oxlander. You're 20 years younger than everyone you work with. Yikes. That's a tough time, I'm not gonna lie. My last job, I felt like that was part of my problem at that job. Just everybody I worked with was so much older than me. But it's hard for everybody to be older than me because I'm not exactly young. Like, I'm distinctly middle-aged. Sometimes it was just hard finding common ground with some people. I do like that about my new job. For those of you who have not heard the story, I did start a new job recently. Did start a new job recently, last week. And it's been going good so far. And for the most part, I'm around the same age or older than most of the people that work there, which feels pretty good. Feels like I have a lot in common with everyone. Nothing against anybody who's much younger than me or... Oh, the marriage is going on. Oh, the marriage is going on. Well, we need to have some marriage music. Everybody, devil horns up, start headbanging. Mnemonic Man got food poisoning at the heavy metal marriage. But yeah, you know, catch up with your old friends. That's what I'm gonna leave you with today. Distinctly middle-aged, yeah. That's right where I'm at. Not too old, not too young. Got a shaman merchant here. See what they got for sale. Yeah, we're gonna need some more stone blocks. Bump Boy is turning 43 in April. Same age as me, man. 43, it's a good year for sure. Little Willie, how about you go see what these shamans have for sale? They got pemmican. Ooh, they got camels. They got a mating pair of camels. Don't think we have... Well, we got some pemmican. We'll sell them. We don't need that. Yeah, I don't think we got the money for a pair of camels, unfortunately. Bully Bravo's also 43. Man, 43 gang up in here. 43 gang. Lord Grimace had you fooled for 2 weeks. You know, like, when I started getting kind of older, like when I started hitting 40, I had a bad habit of talking about how old I was. But the thing is like, no matter how old you are, like, people are always older than you. People are always younger than you. The younger people probably resent older people constantly talking down to them, like, oh, I'm older, so I know better than you. And older people are all like, ah, you youngins, you don't know what life is. We're all fucking idiots. Doesn't matter how old you are, we're all fucking idiots. Everybody makes bad decisions. Sometimes you make a good decision. Sometimes good things happen. You just take it like you get it. Well, we have a gift from the Kambaro Nation. It's a whole bunch of plastic. Hell yeah. Well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and close up the stream. My name is Quish, of the Black Pants Legion. This has been Cooking on the Rim. I stream Rimworld every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be back next Monday with some more Rimworld. Coming up next, we have Pandora Pirate Radio. Apparently, they're going to be playing some Warhammer 40k Darktide. So stick around for them. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with a word from our sponsor. We'll see you next week.
Today's sponsor is Rain Shadow Legends. Rain Shadow Legends is a tactical fantasy RPG action strategy game with over 7 billion downloads worldwide. In Rain Shadow Legends, you have access to over millions of fun and unique characters such as Orc, Bugbear, Gun, or Elf. She's very pretty. Look how pretty she is. If you like now, you can download our WBPL 76 exclusive character, the Skeleton King. He broke your hands. You can use special promo code LIGMA to receive 42,069 rupees. You can spend them on cool cosmetic items such as skins.
Like the kind that your characters wear and make different outfits, not like a big pile of skin, that would be gross.
And also flaming swords.
It's on fire.
Find out what over 7 billion totally real people who have downloaded this game are talking about and download the app today. Now back to the stream.